moment I see QPR, it's a disaster. I don't see nothing else. Now what I'm looking for is a change. My target is to be in Premier in 4 years' time.
QPR represented for us a very strong brand with a rich history and tradition. And you know, we just saw an enormous potential for something that we could take that had a lot of the basics correct.
You know, football is not only 11 people play in the field, you know, it's something more, it's a club, it's a brand as well. And we want to have international fans as well.
QPR and the new owners are the talk of the town. And we want to be associated with them because they're highly ambitious, they're highly professional, and they want to build and bring QPR into the Champions League. This is where Galway wants to be.
We want to consolidate the club. The moment we go up, we want to stay up. And need a little bit of patience for everybody, including the sponsor.
I think it's very encouraging for the club with Gulfaire's involvement. I believe we are truly moving towards promoting an international brand.
But you know what? The problem we have, really, we don't score. Because, you see TV? Roland.
Yeah, that was stupidness, my God.
If I play, I put this goal. No, but Roland, you know, but nobody front.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
That was
this
a really, really terrible man. Flavio, last two games we've had this problem. If we start to score, we'll do fantastic. The problem is we have to put the ball in the net.
Well, the problem is if you don't put the balls in the net, forget it.
Oh, Flavio, look, that's you on the cover. That's so cool, Flavio and Bernie. But Bernie looks like Mini-Me. Oh my God, it is Mini-Me! Oh, that's classic. We have to get one of those, man. We gotta frame it.
It's Ian Dowie, and somewhere in the crowd today, watching him is Flavio Briatore, one of the motor racing moguls who is in charge of QPR, just adds to the pressure a little bit with all the money around at QPR.
Yes, I won. You're better than me. I'm very nervous today. I really want us to win badly.
Rowlands.
Fucking idiot, man.
I want to fucking send it in.
Good run into the channel here by O'Connor. Back into the middle.
It fucking had to happen. I don't know, it's not good at the moment.
got to get us right to go with it.
prove us right to go
that.
back.
We ain't doing nothing.
I know.
And I'm not trying to badge you, I'm sorry.
No,
mate.
no.
I'm just saying,
It's a conversation.
Brian Sorensen said Dowie for 3 days.
No.
Can you do us a favour? Can you get him to sack him forever?
Yeah, mate. How are you? Thanks.
All the best. Look after the side.
We'll try. All right, mate. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Love you, right? Cheers.
Thanks. What do you do?
Second half, we played well.
Second half, we played bad. We played well again in the first 5-6 games. Super. Last 4 games has been horrible.
That's what I'm saying.
We play bad football, finito. We play bad football the last 4 or 5 matches.
You've got to understand that we have to work together. It's not just shame to make a decision.
It's no,
You have
you
to
know
help
what?
him as
It's
well.
no strategy.
Yeah, there's no strategy.
Shoot. Go.
We're not looking in the goal. At least we had a virus here. We had the disease. Give it to him, give it to him. Losing the moment all the time. Come on, get the ball. No way. He's suffering seriously. You go down. Can you tell the people give more balls to Tommasi? We see how fit is the guy. Quel portiere lì è proprio una merda. Hai visto il portiere?
Seconds. But I'm not going to disagree with what he says. No, absolutely. It's a good ball, by the way.
Ciao. Non c'è male, ci va così avanti che... Oh, più dura. Lo so, ma Flavio oramai vuole mandare via l'allenatore, non so perché. È un disastro, ma cerca di parlarne anche tu un po'. Lui si è fissato, ha detto all'allenatore deve giocare questa squadra qui. Ma succede un disastro, sai perché? Perché i tifosi poi, comunque lui ti ascolta a te, perché bisogna tenere i piedi calmi, tranquilli. Se le cose vanno male, allora vabbè, c'è il motivo di mandarlo via, no? Fammi il suo favore, va.
Comunque 0-0 non è un brutto risultato. Flavio, questa è una buona squadra comunque, non ci hanno fatto giocare, guarda, hanno dominato sempre loro, il secondo tempo ma proprio dominato. Non abbiamo visto la palla. La miglior squadra che abbiamo giocato, Flavio, questa è una bella squadra. Ora incentivarlo, ma domani glielo dico io, ti facciamo un discorso da mattina. Ok, Flavio.
One manager who won't be involved, live game Saturday evening at 5:15, QPR against Reading, that's Ian Dowie, sacked by QPR today after just 15 games in charge.
What it does is create uncertainty, and uncertainty and instability in a club are terrible.
That's what me and you think, mate. It's not the real world anymore, is it?
Lads, come on, let's get our jobs done, duties done, please. Get this training ground clear.
Poi guarda che non si essere meglio, perché domani così sono tranquilli, hanno le gambe migliori.
Comunque gli fa bene il fatto che gioca Tommasi anche perché ha giocato 2 partite di seguito, ma Onde non ce la fa a fare 2 partite.
Ma se il secondo tempo se non lo tiene peggio.
Questo è un bel gruppo veramente. Se tu vai in molte squadre ci stanno tanti ruffiani, tanti rompicoglioni attorno alla squadra che ti creano solo problemi e basta. Qui niente, qui siamo niente proprio.
Sì, con Gazzi, con Eziport si trovano bene.
Sì? Ma tu
domani tu ti prendi il telefonino di quello che vicino lo chiede.
No, ma io sto appena vicino dove vengo subito.
No,
Messaggi.
No, se no facciamo
Text.
Non li fai. No, veramente.
No, basta il telefonino, lo chiamo.
Messaggio di testo.
Del suo secondo, non si chiama.
No, ma ha ragione, facciamo un text. Text. Così lui sa bene, così non suona, se no si suona là.
No, ma si suona.
Infatti si suona rara.
Se Paladino il cagnolino. Siamo San Bernardo, sai, San Bernardo.
È bello che adesso sono stati,
If you read all the bits in the paper, everyone says you're picking the team, you've got the tactics board. Is any of this true?
I believe you need the discussion, understand what's going on, and after is the technical people decide. We won with Birmingham and in 10 men. It was really good stuff. We lost to Ipswich because I was not there to pick the kick.
Fabio, we need to cut down on all this expenditure.
I know. No, this is very expensive.
Hey, how much do we fucking want it this year, eh? How much do we want to do fucking well, eh? This is a fucking big test today. Make sure we're fucking working harder than they are.
Sigue, cabrón, sigue. Roja.
Non ha cambiato nessuno ancora, no?
Deve mettere il Mahone. Ora mette Mahone e Giannone. Lo mette appena bene.
Rischiamo di perdere la partita, coglione Battini. Perdete la partita e di perdere faccia fuori.
Alla fine, vediamo Flavio.
Il suo lavoro, non il lavoro. Il direttore sportivo della fare.
Sì, ma come faccio ad andare dentro il campo a dire la fare? E come faccio a dire la fare? Se entro mezzo lato, facciamo dire la tua.
Ai.
Okay, good morning, guys. So, from the beginning of our project, we're talking about QPR, we're looking always for the right man in the right position. And everybody knows I was not happy at all with the coach we have, and for different reasons. It's not only 11 people, one boss go around the field. You see clubs like Manchester United, like Arsenal, etc., like AC Milan with Capello and this and that. You need somebody integrating completely with the football club. This is the reason why I'm happy to have Paolo with us. I'm sure you guys will give 100% because it's the interest of QPR and the interest of the single person, to be successful. So now my job is finished and start the problem for him.
Thanks for your confidence on me. I now, and I believe in your project. I believe in this project, and everyone needs to believe in this project. What I want from you, you need to always give the best. And I need to see in all of you ambitions, work and loyalty. Loyalty, it's very important to me. What I want to see not only in the training sessions, but out of the training sessions, you looking to be better and better each day. Okay?
Thank you.
I wrote a note to myself here, which was, the fans of this club feel distanced from the new ownership and the new management and the new board. This is a family club, and we're sort of losing the family feeling. It was the thing that drew us to the club also, was the family atmosphere. And the fact that this was a good club. I think at times the word boutique was used by us, and the fans haven't liked it, or it's been interpreted in a certain way. At no point in time was that supposed to mean, to give the wrong impression. It may have, I'm not saying it hasn't, because obviously we've found ourselves in a position today where we have to rebuild the trust of the fans and become close again.
The pricing policy at the beginning of the season did alienate a number of long-standing fans. I know a number that didn't renew, not just for economic reasons. Some felt that the club was leaving them. And there is that perceived idea now that we are becoming greedy. The game is a working class game predominantly, and if we do not address the overpricing of tickets, attendances will start to drop.
A lot of people are just not coming, not because they don't want to come, because they can't afford to come.
Gianni and Amit, can I say one thing? I hope the good times are coming.
Now we start a new circle now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 points. We must get 10 points.
You get 10 points from those games.
Should be pleased. Preston or they're at home. Charlton should be them. Watford should be them. And Coventry City. Right. For fuck's sake, why don't happen? Why don't put the ball in the net? This year is unbelievable. Away from home, this year is unbelievable.
We only got 2 strikes at the moment.
Away at the moment, we haven't looked like scoring.
Unbelievable, you know. What the fuck now we need to score a goal away from home?
It's 12 hours now.
L'importante è che purtroppo se vogliamo fare la squadra per andare in Serie A bisogna spendere, pagare e comprare. Qui dobbiamo vincere 3 partite, vedi? Se non prende questi qui, siamo fottuti.
From now on, we must not make any more mistakes.
I think everybody else expects us to do well, but it's not easy because this is one of the toughest leagues, you know, I think you can get in world football. You know, it's so hard to get out of it.
Ci stanno 12 squadre davanti a noi che pagano più stipendi di loro. Ma è normale, no?
How many new players do you want?
The correctly ones.
No, don't talk with me. Don't talk with me, please. Don't talk with me. Don't talk with me.
The thing is that I'm under pressure because Flavio wants this thing to happen. And it's got to happen, otherwise I get the sack.
all the costs in the stadium is done. It's possible saving at least another 1 million in the stadium, in the management of the stadium. The big one is cutting 2 million in salary for the player. I don't want somebody in the bank cost me $500,000. Simple as that. Tell me something, where is the 908?
That's broken down, that's flats, cars. You've got to remember you've got Dowie and you've got Sousa at the moment, so that'll come down significantly if the Dowie compromise agreement's solved.
You're talking about
2 million.
2 million. 2 million instead of 2.5.
2 million in football management, so we can save $500,000 there.
Yeah.
So 5 and 16 is 21. 21.5 to 22. If we get 16, we need to fund £6 million.
We did 38 this year with all the expenses and everything.
But how can we have such a big difference?
It's huge this year.
No, I'm saying, how do we have such a huge difference?
The stadium.
It's like 5 million.
Stadium, players, we invested a lot in players and paying debts from the past.
Exactly. What we need from 6 million between sponsor and more city, we are in break even.
Flavio, to be honest with you, I think we're going to have a big problem selling any more sponsorships in this market.
Why?
Who's going to buy sponsorships in this market?
We need to push it.
Flavio, people are not paying their bills just now.
If we push sponsors, maybe Bernie gets this sponsor, additional money from Golf Fair. This Sims is coming, so that's another 1.5 million.
Next year the shop do a little bit better because it's the second year.
Plus they have $1 million more of television, which maybe is $1 million.
No.
I think pushing, we can get to 20.
Queen's Park Rangers attack fizzles out.
When a coach started in the middle of a season with the principles and the choice for players from other ones, it's difficult to have assurance 100%. But I recognize to achieve important targets, we need a little bit more individuality quality. Individuality mistakes for a coach, it's not easy, and for a board, it's not easy to sometimes to understand that. But they exist, and they cost a lot of points in our situation. And today, you can feel the team better organized, and the mistakes are coming more from individuality mistakes. It's what I want to tell you.
But not tell me the quality, because the quality last year, in this championship, we have much worse quality and we have much more points. Every match we play was 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-4-2. So this is my opinion.
I don't see these games, for that. I can't be, because different coach, different players.
No, this is not the question to coach. What you tell me is no quality. I talk about Jesus Christ. If you don't have quality this year with 7 million more, last year we have a club to finishing in the back of the championship. Only that.
But when I arrived here, I started to play with two strikers. I play always with, and some games I play with 3 strikers.
No, but at the end of the day, you know what the problem is?
But you know,
we can do 0-0-7, 4-4-1, 5-6-7, 8-2-1 here. If we don't put the ball in the net, we don't win the game.
Of course.
Last year we won, we lose, we won, we won, we lose, we lose. It's normal, but the point to losing and drawing is the same, is 1 point. You know, I prefer, 5 draw to winning is better.
Top side, top striker we're sending into Nottingham Forest. Who's sending our top scorer away?
Me, it's not me, innit?
We don't want to make the playoffs. Huh? We don't want to make the playoffs now. Top goal scorer.
You are the bloody bench, not even on the bench.
It's true.
So what are we going to do? I mean, are you upset? At least you have games there. You show that then you are in a strong position. Non si può giocare con una punta in casa, Dio Madonna. Ecco perché abbiamo fatto 12 pareggi. Ha espulso a Paolo Sosa e non vuole uscire fuori campo. Flavio, giochiamo con una punta e 10 indietro, in casa non sei scandaloso, dai. Lo fa apposta perché abbiamo parlato di questa cosa qui, no? Che è successo? Devo parlare a Flavio?
Con chi?
Flavio, può parlarti, no?
Con me? Sì. Pronto, Flavio?
You've got to go upstairs.
It's not the bench.
You've got to go up to the stands. Referees send you up to the stands. You've got to go up to the stands. You've got no choice.
Ha sentito quello che ha detto lui, no? Sì, ma non si può giocare in casa con una punta solo di Carmine davanti, con due che stanno uno di qua e uno di là. È normale, anche i tifosi la mettono tutti quanti,
Ma chi c'abbiamo?
Cazzo, come ci abbiamo? C'è Cook che può giocare a sinistra, Tarabba è che di campo, possono giocare uno dietro l'altro. Facciamo ridere così a giocare così, dai. Noi perdiamo tutte le speranze col pareggio.
Are you happy to answer questions about being centre? Because
It's not.
no, they will ask that.
Could I ask what were the circumstances about loaning Dexter Blackstock, your leading goal scorer in Nottingham Forest?
Yeah, I don't know. Also, the fans they asking for him, but I don't know if it's going loan. I give the players 2 days off after the game against Bristol. When I come back, Dexter is coming to me. And after Mr. Palladini said to me, he goes in loan.
How frustrating is it for you then, to give players off and then come back and find your star player not here?
Like I said from the first day, I need to adapt myself for what I have it and try to do the best things with the players I have it.
He said he came in to see him. He didn't say that, no?
No, he did. Dexter came to see me because he wanted to go. The decision was made by the board above his head to let Blackstock go.
Allora? Flavio, scusa che ti chiamo perché ha fatto una dichiarazione, ora sono qui con Ian Taylor, no? Questo scemo ha fatto una dichiarazione nella press, no? Dicendo che lui è andato in vacanza. Quando è tornato dalla K, perché gli hanno chiesto perché ha mandato Dexter Blackstock al Nottingham Forest. E lui ha detto io sono andato in vacanza, quando sono tornato il board ha deciso di mandarlo in prestito. Sto scemo ci mette tutti ci mette i tifosi veramente contro. Perché noi gliel'abbiamo anche detto a lui, io glielo dissi pure, l'abbiamo detto a lui, guarda che Dexter Blackstock lo mandiamo in prestito al Nottingham Forest. Se lui voleva, come ha detto altre volte, se lui insisteva, non lo mandava. Ora sta dando la colpa a noi che praticamente Dexter Blackstock è andato al Nottingham Forest. Quindi domani il News of the World farà un articolo grande. Fa uscire un articolo per fare questo scandalo. Sto scemo non lo faceva neanche giocare. Questi che cominciano bene, poi si montano la testa, i giornali, le interviste, il nome gli va in testa, no? All'inizio teneva sempre la tuta addosso, sembrava che era mossa sempre con la mano in tasca, tipo Moriglio, no? Vestito tutto fighetto. Senti, ma telefonato Flavio, dici che tu hai detto alla pressa che tu sei andato in vacanza, al ritorno dalle vacanze, Blackstock è andato via. Noi te l'abbiamo detto a te che Blackstock è andato in prestito. Non lo sapevi, non è che non lo sapevi.
Tu mi hai chiesto,
no, ma
loro mi hanno chiesto questo, io te l'ho detto.
Sono interviste all'altra. Devo parlare un attimo.
Chiamo Paolo.
No doubt about the big breaking story this evening. Paolo Sousa's been sacked as the manager of Queen's Park Rangers.
Hundreds of emails coming in from you QPR fans.
This one says, I'm disgusted, disillusioned, ashamed and embarrassed.
We are the laughing stock of the championship. The circus that QPR has become.
They talk about the 4-year plan, but they seem to have a 4-minute plan.
We have a ridiculous season ticket race.
I have tonight torn up my season ticket.
ho fucilato Sosa. No, ha fatto un mese di contratto, è andato a sputtanare il giocatore tutti quanti sull'internet. È un cretino pazzo. E difatti c'è un casino qui in Inghilterra perché l'abbiamo mandato via, non per il gioco, per questo, perché ha fatto link confidenziali del team. Io ho bisogno sempre di una riserva fissa sugli allenatori. Adesso dobbiamo cominciare a dire a questi qui, facciamo una lista di questi 6-7 allenatori.
E quelli lì che devi dire di dare uno stipendio basso e fare un premio alto. Bisogna anche prendere uno che dice che non vuole venire a cambiare tutti i giocatori, no? Uno che dice questa è la situazione così e così, nessuno ti rompe i coglioni, basta che dice. Meglio che uno lo dice prima se va o non va, no?
I love you, Flavio. We love you. Tell him we love you. We love you, Flavio.
You go back in League One. I said the club.
Let me go. You saved us. We love you.
I don't like all
We
this.
no demonstration.
These
We
people
chased them off.
put 10 pounds and we invested 35 million in the company.
We love you.
We tell 3 years program.
We love
and these
you.
people is so smart.
You saved us. Flavio, we chased them. Beautiful.
I want the name is booing me or I said the club. You decide. I don't care.
We love you. We want a righteous man. 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 We want a righteous man.
Hello? Jimmy, how are you, Jimmy? God, honestly, you got to get used to me, you know, Jimmy. You know, I'm with Flavio. Flavio, you know, he speaks very high of you, you know? And he said that you'd be perfect, you know, to work with us, you know? These people are wonderful, you know. When we're winning, I tell you this now, you can be a better place.
It's a proper football club. I've always enjoyed it. I enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoy the fact that the fans are very much hands-on. I would be trying to grow that. If you're successful, then obviously crowds will come back and success will surely follow. This is a club that wants to go places. Better looking than Ian Dowie, but not as good looking as Paulo Sousa, is that what you're saying? Ready to go, lad, all ready to go.
You're the 8th or the 9th, I've lost count, manager in 3 and a bit years. What enticed you both to go where braver men have since disappeared?
You've got to go in there saying, well, it won't happen to us.
this, and obviously certain players are coming to terms still with that, and we'll get back on the training park and keep working until we get it right. We have raised the bar, and it was important that we did do that. You know, I'm pleased. I am pleased.
Il problema è che non ha fatto I cambiamenti nel momento giusto, ma si forza a fare qualcosa, forse si incada. Io darei una partita o due in più, vediamo cosa succede.
Abbiamo la differenza di gol, no body play this time, football in our division. No.
There's no stopping the West London side at the moment. They are the form team in the Championship.
So in Flowers, the 10,000, the way it's being run right now, we're spending about £650 to £700 per match on Flowers, which are being supplied to the boxes, W12 and C Club. And what I think is, if we keep the C Club Flowers, and we perhaps keep some boxes, such as the Santander, Gulf Fair, etc., our main guys, and we cut the Flowers everywhere else, we'll save about 500 per match.
Absolutely, we should do that immediately.
Okay.
So you're saying that saves $500 on per match, so therefore over 24 games,
10,000, yeah.
you save about 10K. Okay, fine.
Okay. These internal areas that we discussed will probably save us about 220 per game. The saving on menu element in W12, so we've asked them to make a menu which, instead of costing 10.55 per meal, is something which costs us £9 per meal. So that'll save us £3.72 per game as well.
I almost don't feel like by reducing £10 to £9, we are committing a disservice, because I think that for a large part we were very generous up until this point. It was almost unfeasibly generous. I think it can continue to remain, to look very impressive, and to give the right service without being wasteful.
All in all, Amit, I mean, that's the total potential savings. You still are looking at about, just till the end of the season, about 375K of savings.
I think that's all great. I think that's very good. And I'm glad that there's no entries in here that say player sales, because when that's in a budget, it just angers me.
Bryant in the middle, Oakley arriving, Bryant! And he has punished! Leroy Lita scored a lovely run, deflected challenge, O'Neill! It's a lovely run, it's a fabulous goal!
Peggio di così non poteva, un disastro completo. Onestamente non ci sta, proprio uomini contro i bambini.
Cowie coming in on the back post. Beautifully done for Cowie! It's going to be cleverly to clinch it.
Club statement. The club can confirm that manager Jim Middleton has been suspended with immediate effect pending an internal investigation.
Let's just recap about the whole incident that happened, or was said to have happened, on Monday night after that 3-1 defeat to Watford at Vicarage Road. There was some sort of altercation between the manager Jim Middleton and Agos Bousaki.
Sì, però questo è stato completamente un idiota. Perché ha perso il piede, siccome quando tutti gli allenatori sono così, finché vinci tutto ok. Poi quando incomincia a perdere, si incominciano a perdere anche loro il pirino, no? E allora lui...
You get moved off. What do you make of that for your first home game?
I don't know people. I don't know the supporters, the job. I try not to let things like that play a part in or influence anything I do. I think it's understandable that expectations have been raised. You know, and I think when you've been in football a long time, and probably you've seen it as well, you know, it's managing people's expectations is as important as managing the team, or seems to be these days.
Hart's departure comes less than a month after he signed a deal to succeed Jim Magilton until the end of the season. He's the 6th full-time manager to lead the club in Flavio Briatore's 2.5-year reign as chairman. Mick Harford has been caretaker manager previously and must be one of the front runners to take the job.
We've had a bad one, but it's not something that's not fixable yet. There's still a while to go. But the problem is, and the reason that we're here is to try and see if there's any way that we can prevent it from continuing any further.
What's the capital?
Obviously we haven't won in a long time, so probably confidence is low. We've seen players leave, obviously new players have come in, but there's still changes which are going on. And although we might not like to admit it, it's affecting everyone.
We are not nasty enough. Because when you want to win, whatever you do, you need the anger, nasty anger. If not, the people beat you.
So we need some more personal pride. We lost 1-0 home to Scunthorpe and it didn't look like it hurt us enough. And for me, it's embarrassing losing home to Scunthorpe. That's just not acceptable. We're too good for that. The same with Nottingham Forest, 5-0. Our heads are down after 2-0 down. There's no fucking pride. No one wants to smash no one. We're just happy, taking it.
Yeah, Efren, what you said is exactly our feeling as well. We are not that. We don't admit, but we're not fighting. We're not fighting for 90 minutes.
The second half than the first half.
As a professional club, that first half performance wasn't acceptable. It was totally inept, lacking everything, lacking effort, lacking commitment, and that's what disappointed me more than anything.
Io credo che a questo punto qui ormai il club l'abbiamo salvato. Cioè così inutile che andiamo lì, che se perdi una partita quelli che pagano 10 euro, lì 10 sterline ti insultano anche, cioè, non ha nessun senso.
Ma secondo me la strategia giusta fino adesso, noi abbiamo avuto le cose molto in mano, soprattutto te molto in mano. Mettere un professionista adesso che lo porta avanti, secondo me è la strada giusta, che così anche noi stiamo un po' più...
Sì, stiamo un po' più...
a controllare da dietro.
Defilati, non deve andare lì a ogni... Sì, ci vuole un manager forte e poi ci vuole uno che ci rappresenti, che sia un manager. Il problema è abbiamo trovato 4 o 5 idioti incapaci, siamo riusciti a trovare tutti gli incapaci.
Abbiamo trovato tutti idioti.
Guarda, io vi dico, dobbiamo mettere un manager forte, un coach e
Andiamo avanti così.
andiamo avanti così.
Sì.
Come parli tu con Amit?
Parlo io con Amit.
Talk Sport, the Sky Sports update. I'm Simon Watts. Flavio Briatore has stepped down as chairman of Queen's Park Rangers Holdings. Portsmouth manager Abraham Grant has kicked out of the
Oh, well played.
Come on, this way. See the lads. Do you think I should? Yeah, come on. It'll be good.
Boys, one second. The bosses are here.
Guys, you heard about the changes last night, and things are going to be different. I hope they're going to be a whole lot better. I just wanted to come down and thank you guys because we were really, really proud of what happened out there today. And if it's the start of a change from the top, for me it felt like it was a change on there. And I just wanted to come down here and thank you all for the effort that you've put in and tell you that we're there for you if we can do anything. And I hope that you guys will see that there's a difference now with us in charge. If there's anything we can do, we're here to do it for you. And in exchange, thank you for the effort that you guys put out there. It's a great win today.
Thanks, Simon.
As you know, we've been working very hard to try and sign Neil Warnock. I just wanted to let you know that we've been able to accomplish this. We're buying him out of his contract, and we've made him an offer which he's accepted. And so we're about to, announce Neil as our new manager. And so I just wanted to call and let you know we've had success there, and bring it to your attention also.
Okay, this is a great, good idea, and I believe he's the right guy anyway, because we need somebody strong there. We need somebody strong to keep everything together.
Yes, I agree. I think that we need some. Yeah.
It's the moment now to, if you want to improve in the club, we need really a strong manager.
Yeah, I agree, Flavio. I think we needed somebody. I think the one thing we've lacked a little bit is a strong guy with a strong character. But I think that this will. I think this is going to be a really good move for us, and so I'm quite excited about it.
I agree 100%. I mean, well done.
As a manager, Loughborough was always a place I'd love to go to because of the atmosphere that's created. That English doesn't seem right. Something has to change there. Then looking from afar, I believe this is the perfect time for me to come in. Does that seem better? Tell me something. This stability thing is coming too often in this press release. I mean, we shouldn't beat the hell out of the word stability. I don't want everyone to think we're fucking so volatile.
Questo è un duro, questo è uno che non si scherza con lui. I giocatori devono dare il 200%. No, ma tu vedrai che subito cambia tutto.
We shook hands a few times,
Neil Warnock is the new manager of QPR after agreeing a compensation deal with Crystal Palace. Warnock has signed a 3.5-year deal with the Loftus Road club. He's the club's 5th manager this season. QPR have won just once in their last 11 league games and are just 3 points above the relegation zone.
First things first, 2 months we've got to hard work now. Everybody's got to work and do a little bit more than they probably have done to make sure we keep in that division.
Take it back! Everything you
What was your last instructions to them today? Now, what was the main theme for you?
Smile.
Seriously?
Yeah, enjoy it. Smile at them. Fresh, bloody hell, they get paid a fortune to play football. Great club, you know, good fans here. It's just top of the league we're playing, or second. You know, just play, do what they've done all week and enjoy it.
That was great, huh?
Wow. But it's a great club, great atmosphere. My type of club, isn't it, really? Muck and nettles, as I call it. The fans right on top here, the atmosphere, crosses, headers, tackles. You know, what football's all about, really, even at my age.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to start shortly. You can see our guests of honour just making their way down the aisle.
I had a question for Michele, actually, which was, you know, what it's been like as a player here for the last 2 or 3 years with the changes in management.
You know, people obviously want to get involved, and everybody's got an opinion on who should be playing and who shouldn't be playing. And the fact that Neil came in was that he's going to have that control over everything. And the last 3 years has been a nightmare, if I'm honest.
Can we just say that, you know, when you go back, I know with Flavio, etc., and Bernie, but in fairness, when they came in, the club was in a mess, wasn't it? So I don't think we should forget that altogether. And successful men treat businesses like they used to, and in their eyes, that's how you do things. I think everything is geared for us to be successful. It's an optimistic time, but none of us knows really what's around the corner, do we? I think we've just got to hope that what we're talking about comes to fruition. And to do that, we've all got to be singing off the same hymn sheet, really, and have that little bit of fortune as well. I'm excited about the prospect of bringing my own players in, and you know, we won't be having 6 or 7 loan players next year, that's for certain. Okay, let's hear it.
And that's it, full time, end of the season. This day, in the end, is all about Newcastle United.
Second time in 3 years that people have celebrated on our pitch on the last day of the season. Next year is our year. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
That'll be us.
Thanks, buddy.
We've done really good deals actually, because although we bought 9 players, we've spent a total of, I guess, 3.5 million spread over 2 years. We've got 9 new players.
So I'll show you our availabilities if you would talk about the Trinity, you would still know.
We're all really want the club to improve and go forward, and at the end of the day, it would be nice to be back in the top division, which is where I want to be.
Did you know about fairing degrees of freedom compatible with senseless building blocks? Did you know adaptable mental properties how a lump of gray was making you tall? Now wouldn't you like to figure out what's making you out?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, sir. Do another one.
Here we go.
Okay, thanks.
Neil, could I have a photo?
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much, thank you. Cheers, son.
Do us a favour this season.
I'm trying.
Good man.
Oh yeah. Boys.
Come on, people.
Oh, come on! Yes! Yes! Oh, shit! Fucking Ferguson always in that.
And he's so good in the air.
Who done that here? Michael Hill.
Gianni, this season when you sit here, we don't scream at the players. We're positive. I don't want to hear it. If you want to scream at the players, you sit behind me.
Can I still get a glass of wine?
It's a good job that referee didn't
Neil, put it there. Had a word with him.
You rotten bugger.
Cheers, Neil. Great start. Thanks.
I think part of my plan was to let the focus be on the football, let our football do our talking for us, and not be distracted by things that happen off the pitch. I think that's only healthy for the club.
Roberts can't get it away. QPR in here, and they've levelled. They've scored twice in injury time.
Queen's Park Rangers are celebrating their best start to a league season in 63 years. They've got a goal difference 6 weeks into the season of plus 17.
Let me ask you, why do you end up always getting to dress up like Brad Pitt when we come to the game, and I look like a fucking security guard.
We're doing the business. Well done, well done.
Ami, have a look.
Plus 20 goal difference.
Nice that, huh? I'm gonna make a picture of my mobile.
In goes the cross, up goes Speroni, he's lost it!
I think if any manager says they expect to get 26 points out of 10 games, they're telling porkies.
He's doing it?
How can't you? I'm so happy with what you're doing so far, man.
Thank you.
Keep it up, all right? It's super.
Come on, Karam! Shoot!
What happened to the couch?
I don't know. Man.
They got rid of the couch.
Oh, I know we're trying to do cost cutting, but not that much.
They don't sell the couch, dude.
We won't do that.
Fucking goal is stunning. 3.5 months into the season, still no league defeat.
You know, it's a great record that we're proud to have.
Here's Tarant.
I think we need to start thinking about what the potential impact can be if we do get promoted. You know, there's no doubt that the financial windfall is massive. I think that the latest numbers that the league has released is that for the first year, it's minimum guaranteed 42, 43 million pounds. And chances are that rises every year for, you know, that we stay up. So what we're talking about is, you know, going from 2 million pounds a year where we currently stand, you know, to 42, and if we stay up for 3 years, you know, somewhere in the region of, you know, 120, 150 million quid, $200 million, it's a hell of a lot of money coming from where we are now. And so as far as I'm concerned, you know, Neil has started to express an interest in trying to bring in more players because he too doesn't, you know, he realizes that this is as good a chance that we're going to get. So I think both you and I now need to try and work on the board and maybe take the proposal forward to the board to make sure that we get the required budget. There's always risk, but it's measured risk to some degree. And so I hope that that'll give comfort to all of us that has to put our own money in it, myself, yourself, and the other shareholders included, that while there's risks, hopefully we are in a position to measure and counter those risks as much as possible.
Yeah.
Ciao Flavio. Oramai questa partita è così, è andata così. Speriamo di non prenderne 6 o 7. Oramai questa è è male, una brutta partita, punto e basta. Bisogna dimenticare. Può capitare una partita dopo 19 che succede così, purtroppo.
We started this season with 33% of the shareholding. Bertie was a minority, 10-15%, and Flavio owned the rest. During the course of the season, it seems that what has happened between these guys is they've done a transfer of shares where Bertie is now the majority shareholder, Flavio is the minority, and we are exactly where we are. We made an offer to buy another 17% to take our shareholding to 50-50, thinking that was the best way to move forward, to be equal with our partners. I've just heard back from him, and I'm totally amazed, but he has decided that he doesn't want to sell 17% to us. I don't know why. What seemed like a done deal on Saturday night for us to acquire at least a 50% stake in the club is now up in the air again, and I'm terribly confused, but I'll give you an update as soon as I hear.
Hi, Sean.
Look, I said to you, if you remember, at the beginning of the season, I said, Neil, the only thing you've got to do is you have to, you're based on performance, you have to earn our trust. I mean, we sort of trust you now, Neil. Look, I want to give you what you want.
I know.
So you need to
give you names and figures.
You need to just make it a little bit more concrete.
If I give you a ballpark figure now, that players definitely get us up would be about 4 million. That's what I would say, but I'm not going to, you know me, I could do with, I might get away with 500 grand.
Is there any one player that we have that's worth a bit of money, so we can do without?
I don't think so. We might get 200 for Clark, 200 for Hogan, something. Are you with me? The only thing we don't want to do is just sell one of those players for the sake of it.
Neil, don't do it.
Now.
And you'll get pressure if Flavio calls you, and I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? Just do not do it, because you can't afford to fuck it up, and I don't want to fuck it up. Let's not fuck it up.
No, we can't.
I'm telling you, so much of our success comes down to Neil Warnock feeling. He doesn't have to fight us for things. It comes to Neil Warnock. He manages his place, we need to manage him, bro. The more he feels that he's got it easy, he's going to go home tonight, sit down with Sharon, and say, it wasn't a very difficult conversation. As long as you have that, I think that's how we manage this guy. Right? At some point in time, over lunch on Thursday, I would say to him, Neil, you've got to fucking sell something. But let him go when we have to. Let's manage him correctly. Because if it costs us £1 million to get the striker at the end of the season, we'll spend it.
Sure, I agree.
Right? But we can't spend £2 million or £2.5 million, which means the legitimate deal has to happen. Okay. Call me after you meet this other guy.
All right, I'll see.
Wayne Routledge has rejoined Queen's Park Rangers from Newcastle. The midfielder has agreed a loan deal with the Championship leaders until the end of the season.
Routledge could be in there. Oh, he's got it in!
The feeling of getting promotion, I would love you to feel that.
All I want you then, Ishmael, wherever it is, being ready in that area, yeah? If it goes over here, coming over here, yeah?
Ishmael Miller. He's through here, Miller. Looking to get away from Bamba.
The FA are investigating QPR 7 charges concerning the signing of Alessandro Paulin from Argentina, and it could mean that QPR get a massive fine or get points deducted.
Leave him alone, okay? Just leave him alone. You're vultures, a lot of you.
Situation FA? Posto, no? Controllo, yeah?
Loro dicono che non usate la gente del FIFA. Comunque la gente FIFA usata, perché non è la gente del FIFA. Non sembra bene come fanno fatto i giornali, no?
Are you worried at all with this FA investigation or not?
I can only go on what people tell me, and I'm told that there's no problem. Well, there's not a major problem.
Very dangerous area. Fall out with a hit!
I've spoken to the legal people, and I'm very happy at what I've heard. So we'll have to wait for the hearing, and then I'll be able to comment, really.
Possibility of an FA punishment over the foul-in transfer matter. Does it drive these players on to try and get as many points as you can, just in case?
Not whatsoever, no. We're not thinking about that at all, you know. I'm just looking to finish in the top 2.
I don't understand this. All this now scary to win, you know what I mean?
4 games, 3 points. It's nice to be disappointed when you're 8 points clear with 4 games to go.
Jay Bothroyd went for goal! Rangers with plenty of green and white shirts in there, goes for goal!
I have to ask you about Ali Forlan. Is that decision sort of hanging over your head, you know, points deduction, potential qualification, then that taken away from you?
Well, there you go again. You see, you sound like one of the tabloids at the moment. They never let facts get in the way of a good story.
Loses possession, and that's a beautiful ball through by Thuram. Vamos! Vamos! Routledge down the centre, right foot in, 1-0 Rangers! They're having to hang on here because Amu is through. Amu into the area, and he volleys it into the roof of the net.
Fucking 10 minutes from the end.
I joke, you guys.
But are you happy? No, we're done.
No, it's not done.
Promoted.
No, because today we need to be a party. It's not done.
We need 1 point.
Man, almost there, just one point.
We need more for the FA.
The Argentinian midfielder joined Rangers 2 years ago. Next week, the club faces an FA hearing into allegations of third-party ownership of the player. Today, the Sun newspaper ran headlines about a possible 15-point deduction, quoting an FA source as saying there's no doubt QPR have broken the rules.
Abbiamo tutti i documenti, l'abbiamo dati alla federazione inglese, la federazione inglese ha accettato di dare il contratto, noi abbiamo fatto il contratto per 3 anni e basta, tutto quello che abbiamo fatto normale.
Se hai fatto tutto bene, come mai c'è un'investigazione? Se uno fa le robe per bene non c'è investigazione.
No, c'è l'investigazione perché prima di tutto abbiamo dato tutto quello che la federazione sa e perché noi abbiamo dato a loro tutte le informazioni. Siccome lui teneva un contratto quando l'ho preso che era a parametro zero di 3.000 sterline alla settimana, per non rischiare di pagare troppo e tenerlo poi per 3 anni perché non sapevamo come si adattava al calcio inglese, dopo un anno lui è stato il miglior giocatore, è stato votato il miglior giocatore dai giornalisti, dai tifosi.
Sì, però non frega un cazzo. Cosa è il problema? Perché se tutti i giorni apriamo i giornali vuol dire che se è tutto perfetto, come dici, non dovremmo avere problemi, no? 100%, no problem.
Prima di tutto Flavio, io ho portato il giocatore, ho preso il giocatore, ho portato il giocatore tecnicamente per me era il mio compito di vedere se era un giocatore valido oppure no. La parte legale, tu lo sai, io non la faccio la parte legale è dell'ufficio che si interessa di queste cose.
Sì, ma io quando ti chiedo...
C'è un cifra segreto.
Ogni volta che ti chiedo no problem, adesso siamo nella merda fino a qua.
Penso Flavio, non c'è nessuna cosa che possa... gente parla di togliere i punti, te l'ho detto, non credo assolutamente che quello sia il caso. Molto probabilmente ci potrebbe essere una multa per aver fatto qualche cosa che loro pensano. La situazione è che io sono sicuro che i punti non ce li toglieranno.
Now, a point against Watford today will put Queen's Park Rangers back in the Premier League for the first time since 1996. But that's only part of the story for Rangers, though. The game will be played against a backdrop of a possible points deduction from the FA over the case of Alejandro Forlan. For now, though, QPR will be champions if they win.
Flavio, come stai? Hai visto l'articolo di merda che hanno fatto ieri? Cioè, se ci fanno penalty, noi ovviamente facciamo appeal. Poi possiamo andare in court, ma tutti gli altri squadre possono anche fare appeal. No. Diventa un... È troppo tardi. Ma comunque questo articolo è riuscito a fare un casino. Una merda. Oggi possiamo andare su, matematicamente. E anche vincere il campionato.
Smith in behind the Watford defence. Thuram! Yeah!
0, gol di Smith, 2-0. C'è Gianni che piange comunque. Gianni, ce l'abbiamo fatta.
Listen, what I would have, I mean, my advice would be, we have won. These guys have won. If we lose, it will be in the offices, not in the pitch. So these guys deserve a party because they have won, you know, the championship.
Queen's Park Rangers will find out this week if they are guaranteed automatic promotion to the Premier League. Their weekend win at Watford sealed the championship title, but their fate now rests with a 3-day independent FA hearing, which started this morning.
For Queen's Park Rangers, this is as serious as it gets. They face a total of 7 charges. 2 of those charges are towards their chairman, Gianni Palladini. Palladini has been charged with bringing the game into disrepute. What message, Gianni, do you have to Queen's Park Rangers supporters who are worried? They're worried that you're going to get a points deduction.
I tell you, the sky's blue and everything is blue.
Within the next 48 hours, they will know whether their automatic promotion to the Premier League is guaranteed.
So a decision was expected tomorrow. The FA are now saying this evening that after hearing 3 days of evidence, this will now not happen. A decision will be made and announced as soon as possible thereafter.
Much of the UK has had rain this morning, but it is slowly clearing up. It's going to be warm today, temperatures hitting 25 degrees Celsius. It's also the final day of regular season matches in the Empower Championship. Games kicking off at 12:45. QPR will be presented with the championship trophy, despite awaiting the outcome of their FA disciplinary hearing.
How are you, mate?
Nice to see you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Very
Have you
good.
heard anything? There's rumours swirling around. Announcement
Be the
imminent.
last one. Be the last one to find out, won't we?
Well, how has it affected you all this week, Clint?
It's been a strange end to the season. You know what I mean? We should be celebrating and enjoying the time of our lives, but unfortunately, powers that be have held back. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
What's this rumour? The rumour going round is I've had it from 2 sources that the announcement is going to be 11 o'clock today.
I bet you wish you had said that.
Not for the option! Not for the option! Not for the option! Not for the option! Yeah! 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 They cannot take away from us! We won! Fair and square!
Justice done. Justice done. Never done nothing wrong for this club. Never, never.
certainly was in the opening 30 seconds of play. What a day for Queen's Park Rangers.
Gianni, regardless of whatever happened in the past, happened in the case, it doesn't matter. I know your heart is in the right place. This is the only important thing. Yeah, the only important thing. So enjoy this moment.
Deserve to be where we are. They're a magnificent set of lads and I'm ever so proud of them.
Queen's Park Rangers are heading back to the elite of English football.
You told me 4 years ago when I first interviewed you, we will get this club into the Premier League. It was never in doubt, was it?
You know, bumps along the way, but I think with all great things that happens, we just couldn't be happier today. It's been a long time coming and success feels very sweet.
Took a loan from your